Okay, so they're going straight for a fort, as I kind of hoped they would. I'm going to move you down here. Forge shipping manifests. We gain another skill to person. Betis Maraca gets devastation, which is resolved almost instantly thanks to my forts. Especially now that I have fort coverage over that. Now, I am currently Buccaneers, which is the yearly Republican tradition, which is nice. I'm wondering if we want the morale of navies from the captains. No, captains are more when we want to hire more admirals. Which right now I don't. Five war exhaustion. Come on, you've got to be close. That number seems to be changing. Oh, Matapa is dead. Dead man walking over here. Right, and we have absolutely awful generals. I don't think that's going to change. Do I want to spend military points trying to get something better? I think we kind of have to, although you actually have no general there. Yeah, I'm going to try one more time. Lionhearted. There we go. So let's put Lionhearted in command. And let's go to attack. No escape for you, buddy. Blockade efficiency or stability goes down. Ugh. Nasty. When do you land? April. Long time away. So they're on a -2 because I've caught them with one of my defensive forts. They also have no general, and I have a level 4 shock. And my armies do a fair amount of shock damage. Alright. You are running there. Are you landing? You're landing in Bessalampi. You're landing in the same place. You are also locked in. 20th of April. I should be able to stack wipe these guys and then be ready for the -2 amphibious landing. Unfortunately, it's Savannah, so it's not going to be anything more than that. Stack wipe. Oh, they left. Damn it. War exhaustion is going to continue to grow. And now that I have my armies over here, I am going to double down with my navies in Vijayanagara to force them to peace out. They can try blockading me for a while, that's fine. Which cult did I take again? Are you the war exhaustion reducer? No, institution spread. Yeah, that's reasonable. Fair enough. 31, 24, 20. Okay, we're still a ways away from getting it. But we do now have an army that is present and ready to fight them. Ah, you caught me. Alright. We'll just send you back over here. And I'm just going to position all of my ships to blockade at this point. Like this, that war needs to end. I'll lose a brig, but it's an old ship anyway. I even stole it. Alright, I'll steal it back from you. Portugal and Chaka fighting. I feel like Chaka is that nation that I was really struggling with as well, my colonial nations. Don't let the colonizers get too strong, though. I want them to be strong. Strong colonizers are in my favor. Because strong colonizers means lots and lots of goods produced, which means lots and lots of money flowing through the Cape, which means lots and lots of money for me. Up to 7 ducats. Once that hits like 20, I'll probably start attacking it. And it's going to be only 30% Portugal. Wow. You're getting all of that just from trade downstream. Bloody hell. Okay, so the transports have arrived. Let's just go and stick you over there. That's another 100%. And I don't want to go there because we will suffer attrition. Vichy is at 40% thanks to the blockades. I just need to wait them out. I am sorely tempted to let you guys drill. No, you know what I can do? I can hire some more troops. Let's bring you back up to strength. So what's that? That's going to be 12, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 will do for now. Gain some more money. Alright then. Also means they want the big island next to Africa for themselves. Well, hopefully by that time I will have defeated Pate and I can build... Well, Pasai, sorry. And get some more warships. So I could defeat them at sea. Because they're going to have to be coming in from a long way away. I'm not. And I think I'm just going to have you drilling. So actually, if you're going to be drilling, you should probably do that in the capital, not there, because they tend to land on the west coast and then march into the forts. %. There we go. Now it's going down. And the fight against Mutapa has barely even begun. What is my force limit now? 31 and 78. Yep, blockade's definitely hurting them. Which I am, of course, extremely sorry for. It's an absolute tragedy, really. Romano Betamena 623. I kind of still want the institution spread. How old are you? We seem to be changing ruler very quickly. And we did. We got a free admiral for doing that. And he's actually pretty good. He's a really good pirating admiral, in fact. So what I want to do... Ah, man, he's a pirating admiral. I wanted to put him on my flagship, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. It makes more sense to have you... That's my war fleet, that's not the privateers. There we go. We have the tax collecting fleet and the legit businessman fleet. Oh, and I could steal your money again. Do it. Actually, I wonder how good transports are at stealing money. Let's go find out. No, can't. Apparently, we've already done that. Alright, now you can start drilling. And we have another Diplotech that we can get, which is going to be more morale. This is, however, going to lead to unbalanced research, because we are 2 ahead of military, and we're about to be 3. So be it. And next level is bigger, better ships. Right, still need to choose the cult. So that previous ruler was young. I don't believe he died. I think there is still a hidden election every 4 years. But then again, he could have died because he's not here anymore. Let's just go with the institution spread. It's fine. What's the next one? It's Enlightenment, isn't it? Europe. In 29 years. We still have a bit of time. We can get universities by then and build a couple. Get someone else to pay for them. I just realised that if I ever make it to the Americas, I could start pirating Mexico and then I can really get Mexico to pay for stuff. Pasai declared war on Majapahit. Majapahit, however, are... Oh, that was a revolter. Pasai has just lost all of that. That's really good. And Smeti just got a manpower boost, thanks to my colonists. I think we can go speed 4. Portugal is sowing discontent. That's not very nice. France has landed. That's probably not a good thing for you, just FYI. God, this war against Vijayanagar is just not happening. What more do I need to do? Oh, length of war is still a +6. Okay, so this war's just not been long enough. I was erroneously thinking that meant I was getting war score, but it didn't. Alright, so what do I want from Mutapa for their terrible, terrible decision of declaring war on me? The same as I want every time. Loads and loads of dosh. I don't think I've ever used trade conflicts this aggressively before. But it's really effective for pirates. I might need to remember this and use it more with my mercantile nations. It's a great way of getting money. Offense or defense, the ongoing war has led to some serious conflicts in Parliament. On one side, there are those arguing there is nothing to be gained from allowing the war to drag on. No, we're definitely taking offense, although this costs stability, which sucks. Thankfully, we do have enough to boost, but that's not cheap. Well, actually, we have 100% Republican tradition, so this is as cheap as it's going to be. That is one benefit of the Pirate King, I guess. Is even if we didn't have the Pirate Republic, we'd still be gaining Republican tradition generally. So that's never going to drop. I just realised the irony of this. We have a Pirate King, and yet we are the most traditional republic it's possible to be. They really need to make Pirate Kings a monarchy. Use it. Let it have legitimacy rather than Republican tradition. There we go. They're having uprisings and stuff. Ka-ching. 10% of their income and also 1,300 ducats. That's 4 ducats a month, thank you very much. And, more worryingly for Mutapa, the fleets can come home. Although, actually, I'm not going to need you to do... Yeah, I think I am. Oh, that's the transport fleet. Where's their war fleet? That's the one I'm after. Unless, of course, France sank it already. Which is entirely possible. And in fact, yes, I think they have. Yep, France sank it. Well, in that case, let's just blockade them. 73%, what am I lacking? Oh, the one in India. Really? That's worth 17%? Oh, no, never mind. I'm not actually completing the blockade here. Right, and I haven't looted them yet either. We should probably do that. We should definitely do that. The wily smugglers. Smuggling is an activity that even the most simple-minded can decide to pursue. The only difference is they get caught. More worrying are those with genuine talent in knowing who to bribe and what lies to tell to elude capture. As smuggling becomes more profitable, these tend to grow in numbers. Track down the collaborators, gain spy network, or lose everything. Send an agent to recruit them as spies. That sounds reasonable to me. Oh, there was a mission. I missed it. Will Kaiserreich ever be back? That is an excellent opportunity for me to use this command. Nope, it's double R, isn't it? There you go. That's the answer. A 466. Oh, hello. So yeah, it definitely seems to be Pirate Kings do not last for very long. So it's just a free cycle of rulers every 4 years-ish. At least until you actually hire an admiral, I guess. It also means you always have a free admiral, which is quite nice, I guess. Saves you 50 monarch points every 20 years. Do I still want institution spread, is the question. And the answer, I would say, is Yarp. Do I really have that scripted to come up when people ask about it? Yep, because I get asked about it all the time. Likewise, why I don't use development for institutions, and why I don't collect in more than one place. Collect trade, that is. So I hope that answered the question. So how far away are you from wanting to piece me out? Because I'm sure that France is going to be doing a hell of a lot more damage to you than I am. Trade power in Bengal, which I really don't care about, or a better 50% off trader. I mean, I really appreciate you giving me all of these advisors. The problem is I just can't pay for them. Is Man the Guns even coming out? It's been coming up soon for some time now. Well, it hasn't been coming soon. I haven't announced a release date or anything. I must admit, I was expecting Man the Guns before this. I reckon February. I think February is going to be Man the Guns. Because January is generally a really, really bad time to release games because no one has money thanks to Christmas. February is when things start to recover and it's also usually a fairly slow period. So games released in February actually tend to do pretty well. No worries, Jamar. Like I said, I love Kaiserreich. I just really don't like Hearts of Iron right now. But I'm getting more optimistic. The more dev diaries that they release for Man the Guns, the more I'm liking it. But... oh, this is the naval tradition. No, it's not. It's the sailors. No, I think I'd rather the military. But I still am not convinced that they're going to be fixing the AI issues. And the AI is the big issue. What's the goal of the campaign? Well, the main goal was to make a pirate republic, which we've done. The next one, I think, is just to have a pirate base in most, if not all, trade nodes. So I can pirate all the things. Unfortunately, my pirate career has been rather slower to take off than I would have liked because it's been a much slower process of stealing people's ships. Because at some point I brazenly decided I shouldn't build my own, I should only steal them. Although the heavies I did build, I think I built 15. Everything else I've stolen. Needed the heavies in order to steal ships, of course. Oh, they've retaken that. Well, congratulations, I guess. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pirate that, I'm going to blockade that, and then I'm going to send the rest of you up to Ajuran. Still get another 8 war score. Oh, they are so close to piecing out already. Matapa's like, we've had enough. We're fighting France. Oh, right, because I have the plus 50% innovativeness gain. That is not just innovativeness gain over time, but that is also innovativeness gain from events and such. Interesting. Unfortunately, because I am still so far behind in tech, that's not going to do me any good, but having innovativeness gain while playing as Britain would be redonkulous. Innovativeness gain plus Anglican? Hell yes. Because Anglican has a built-in innovativeness gain. You would have some serious power-saving abilities as Britain now. It would be fitting to have a base in Somalia just saying, I've been avoiding that specifically because people would just make a meme out of it. Base production, nice. But I must admit I did think about it quite seriously. Do I get extra corruption because of unbalanced tech? Yes. But I'm spending a small fortune on rooting it out at the moment, which is why it's going down so quickly. And I got that when I changed to a pirate kingdom. Right, I think that's everything that I can raid. Being raided. I so love that it proudly displays my prize capture. The Vijayanagari flagship. Unfortunately, it doesn't function as a flagship anymore. It's still cool. I wonder if they could take it back and it would still function. Is Socotra my red or Timmy red? That's unfortunately Timmy red. Which is annoying because I've had my eye on that for a while because it would give me a base in Aden. Same reason that I want Sulu, because it would give me a base in the Philippines in the center of Indonesia. Though between Betarung and Taiwan I seem to be able to reach pretty much everything over there. But I need more European colonizers to arrive. You want Sulu? Oh my! Indeed. I've been waiting for so long for someone to make that joke. Where have you been? How's Erp looking? Ooh, France is themselves at war with Burgundy. Hohenberg and Aachen versus France, Friesland, Brittany, Granada. Britain, are you under a PU under the Commonwealth? No! Aragon somehow won! Wait, what? How the living hell did Aragon beat the Commonwealth? They were fully occupied. I guess Commonwealth couldn't get to Britain, so they couldn't take the war goal. I don't know if the war goal is London or Valencia in that situation. If it's a war of succession, what's the war goal? Is it the target of the succession, or is it the nation that's defending the succession? What happened to the Commonwealth? A bad Ottomans. Ooh, wow. Venice has taken like the whole of Greece. Venice is having a great game. So is the Pope. So is Aragon. Although Aragon still hasn't taken over the rest of Spain, which is a little bit unfortunate. And Scandinavia formed. Denmark made it. And of course this. So that's why Aragon's still alive in 1673. No, that personal union's actually a fairly new thing. Like last 50 years of that. Aragon themselves just had a great game because they stomped on Castile. Okay, so they are willing to accept the peace now. Quite wise. Thanks for the money. You basically gave me that money. I didn't have to work for it at all. Build a treasury. Have at least 2,000 in the bank. Have yearly inflation reduction. Oh, hello. I will definitely accept that. Right, so let's select the ships and send them all home and then sort out the ships again after that, because I am sure I have some sorting to do. Then I also need to think about who my next target is going to be. Versailles, I'm kind of looking at you. How's Versailles' navy looking? Still very juicy. Though I feel like I really do need to take... Or rather, I do need to finish naval ideas before I go off to Pasai. And this can be a trade conflict thanks to the number of trade ships I have. So I am going to risk falling behind militarily. European diplomacy. Our western ports are very attractive to many of the European powers that now wish to control the Indian Ocean. We would greatly benefit from such powerful friends. Let us approach these seafaring powers and strike deals with them for the use of our coastline in their naval endeavours. Or I could just steal their trade as it passes. And with that, we now have the 10% reduction to sailor maintenance as well. Not that that's been a huge issue. So I need to get 2 more ideas. Like, these 2 are going to be really important for this particular war. Although, we're at Diplo 18. They're at Diplo 17. We actually have the morale advantage right now. Part of the problem is, are you still allied to Brunei? Unfortunately. Right. Light. Transport. Transport. Heavies. We now have 21 heavies, not including our own flagship. Nice. And then the transports, which can stay here. And more transports. What I really want are the light ships to go and privateer Coromandel, however. And then we'll group all of you together. Glorious! Mutapa immediately start claiming my stuff. Have I not just shown you how bad an idea that is? I mean, seriously guys, come on. It's a bad idea. Flagships are new, yes. Ooh, hello, permanent navies. Permanent navies have now gone from exceptional cases to becoming the norm. The institutions devoted to the control of these new navies is beginning to take a much more active part in the procurement of supplies and the construction, rationing and upkeep of their ships. Cost of naval supplies, glass and livestock has increased. Can I produce naval supplies? No. I have a little bit of livestock, but not a huge amount. I do have naval supplies, though. In fact, I don't know why I said no when I said, do I produce naval supplies? What I meant was glass, which was not likely anyway, but naval supplies are the valuable one. Oh, I could upgrade all of my heavies. No, that's a terrible plan, considering war galleys become available soon. In fact, if I upgrade all of my ships to war galleys... Sorry, war galleons, not war galleys. War galleys would be a bad upgrade. Then I can almost certainly take Pasai because they probably haven't upgraded. And I will be quite far ahead of them as well. Seriously. So yes, flagships are new. They basically allow you to pack special modules on your ships to improve the entire fleet, which is why I have a random heavy ship protecting my transport fleet. Because he's got this amazing new ability, Integrated Marines, which means that movement on and off of ships is 33% quicker. So all of my hit and run attacks are now going to be that much more effective and that much more brutal. And is also going to allow me to land troops on a port to force the enemy fleet out so I can engage it and steal their ships, because I've got a 86% chance of capturing ships. It's kind of ridiculous. Martif, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.